guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thanksgiving to those people who celebrate it. Today's focus is another tutorial for the surprise bouquet blanket. We will be doing the vines today. This is part 3 in a 4-part series, and you can find the rest of the videos down in the description. This tutorial is only a supplement. This is an upper intermediate pattern, so you should know basic stitches. And if you want the full instructions for making the blanket, check down in the description for the purchase links. You can order the pattern for $10 on studentmademarquette.com and Etsy. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so here's my blanket. I am not on round 49, so I'm just going to let you know that my stems will not line up perfectly with the vines. However, if you are on round 49 and have the correct number of stitches, your vines and stems should line up pretty well. And I will explain what that means when I get to the flowers. So the thing about round 49 is there's basically 2 components. So there's these little curvy vine things, so I'm just going to call those triangles. And then there's the bases of the flowers, which kind of look like little fans. And that's what round 49 consists of, and yeah, so let's get into it. So to start off, there's basically a single crochet between every triangle and flower base. So we're going to start with one of those. So start with a single crochet. And the first thing we're going to make is a triangle. So to do that, you are going to do a single crochet, and then you will chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now, what you'll do is slip stitch into the 4th chain from the hook. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do a slip stitch. This is also known as a chain 3 picot stitch. I think that's how it's pronounced. And these are often seen in flower petals because it gives this nice little curve here. Now what we're going to do is chain 3. That makes this sort of symmetrical. And we are going to single crochet into the 4th stitch from the base of the vine or triangle. So what I do is I count 3 stitches and I'm going to skip them. So 1, 2, 3. So I skip those, and here's the 4th, and that's where I do my single crochet. There we go. Now you have your first little triangle vine thing. Now we're going to do our single crochet as our little spacer. So there we go. Crochet. And now we're going to do a flower base. And you're going to do it like such. So start with a single crochet and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to act as a treble crochet. So now we're going to do a treble crochet into the same stitch here. So into the base of the single crochet. So do your treble stitch right here, where, as you can see, that's where everything has been made so far. And pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Now we have our 2 treble crochets, and we are going to be putting popcorn stitches into these, so you're going to need space, and to do that you can chain 1. And now we're going to repeat the treble crochet and chain 1 another time, so you do this a total of 2 times with every flower. So treble crochet into the same stitch and chain 1 for spacing. You can kind of see that fan shape I mentioned already starting to form. one more treble crochet, but we aren't going to chain one afterwards. Instead, we are going to chain 3, and this is another treble crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and you are going to single crochet into the base of into the same stitch where all of these other stitches are. So place your single crochet there. There we go. So this is our flower base, and here's our vine side by side. And this is what all of round 49 is made of, just triangles and flower bases. And the flower base has 5 treble crochets, so to speak. And that's so we can put the 4 popcorn stitches in here later for the flowers. But for now, I'm going to finish up this little segment of my blanket just so you see what more of the triangles and flower bases look like together. So I'm going to go faster now. So single crochet for spacing, then triangle, single crochet, chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, slip stitch into the 4th stitch from the chain, from the hook, 1, 2, 3, 4, and chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you single crochet into the 4th stitch from the base of the triangle. And then we do a flower base again, so single crochet, well actually this is the spacer, single crochet, and then for the flower base, single crochet, chain 3, treble crochet into the same stitch, chain 1, treble crochet into the same stitch, stitch, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then you single crochet back into the same stitch. So now we have 2 triangle vines and 2 flowers. And the way I have the pattern written would make it so that on every stem there should always be a flower. This might be a little different if you alter the pattern or have a different number of rows. But basically, just think about how many flowers you want, and then look at the number of stitches you have in each segment, and you divide that such that the flowers always land on the on the stems. And if you don't want to do that math, Not Fast Fashion has a wonderful modification guide available for purchase. This little calculator helps you adjust your pattern to your specific desires. So if you want the blanket to be bigger, smaller, if you want it to use a different material, that's pretty good for that. So I will leave a link to that down in the description. I think this is good for now, for the sake of demonstration. So as I mentioned, usually this flower base, it would land in this stitch right here, the one between the 2 stems. So that is your goal if you were changing the pattern. But also, if it doesn't bother you, then it's not a big deal.
So
so this concludes my tutorial for the vine section of the surprise bouquet blanket pattern. I really hope it helped and I hope you enjoyed. If you wanted the no music version of this tutorial, please check the description. I will link it there. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, please leave them down in the comments section. If you're looking for more ways to support, please consider subscribing or donating on Ko-Fi, link in the description. I am working on the next tutorial already. I've actually already recorded the flowers tutorial, so I'm just editing that and I will be releasing that sometime next week, so keep an eye out. And yeah, if you haven't bought the pattern yet, once again, link is down in the description. You can purchase it from studentmademarquette.com or Etsy. And I think that's all I have for now, so thank you so much for being here. Happy Thanksgiving again. It really means a lot to me that you guys are here, and I'm happy to be sharing this journey with you guys. So yeah, let's keep growing together. So yeah, have a splendiferous day!